Beyond semantic search, why Agentic RAG is the final frontier of AI intelligence. Your current RAG system isn't thinking, it's just matching keywords. While you wait for a relevant answer, the world's most elite systems have already pivoted to agentic reasoning, turning static data into active intelligence. Imagine a librarian who doesn't just find a book, but reads it, cross-references every chapter, and writes you a custom report. This is the leap to Agentic RAG. Standard vector search is failing. It's a flat map in a multidimensional world, struggling with knowledge drift, and providing answers that are technically correct but contextually hollow. We are moving from one-shot retrieval, where the AI guesses once, to iterative reasoning, where agents verify their own work before you ever see a single word. The bottleneck of 2025 was the hallucination gap. Even the best LLMs lost track of the truth when navigating massive, unorganized enterprise datasets or complex PDF structures. But in 2026, the architecture has shifted. We aren't just storing numbers in a database anymore. We are building living, breathing knowledge graphs that map real-world relationships. A knowledge graph is like a city's power grid. It doesn't just know where the buildings are, it understands exactly how the electricity flows between every single point. When an agent queries this graph, it doesn't just find a keyword. It follows the logic links to understand the why behind the data, ensuring high-fidelity industrial implementation. This is where the Model Context Protocol, or MCP, enters the frame. Think of MCP as the universal translator between an LLM's brain and the external tools it needs. Without MCP, an AI is a genius locked in a room. With MCP servers, that genius can now reach out, grab a calculator, and query your live SQL databases. The threat to your business is simple: if your AI can't use tools, it's already obsolete. Static RAG is a souvenir, Agentic RAG is a specialized workstation. Let's break down the fact-checking loop. In traditional systems, if the data is wrong, the answer is wrong. In agentic systems, the AI identifies its own uncertainty. The agent performs a self-correction step. It asks, does this retrieved data actually answer the user's intent? If not, it goes back into the archives to search again. This multi-step verification is the death of the hallucination. It transforms the AI from a confident liar into a rigorous digital researcher that prioritizes operational integrity. For CEOs and entrepreneurs, this isn't just a technical upgrade. It's a strategic frontier that optimizes operations by reducing the human-in-the-loop requirement for data verification. Imagine a supply chain disruption. A standard RAG might find the delay notice. An agentic RAG queries the weather, shipping manifests, and alternative vendors to suggest solutions. We are witnessing the technical demystification of the singularity. As exponential technologies converge, the trajectory toward autonomous reasoning becomes the primary competitive advantage for modern firms. The architectural shift is moving away from dense vectors toward hybrid reasoning. We are blending the speed of search with the precision of structured, symbolic logic. This creates digital resilience. Even when your data environment is chaotic, the agent maintains a culture of innovation by finding insights that traditional search patterns totally miss. But how do you implement this without shattering your current infrastructure? The key lies in modular RAG, where agents handle specific tasks like retrieval, re-ranking, and synthesis. Think of it as a specialized pit crew. One agent finds the tires, another bolts them on. This division of labor makes the entire system faster and more reliable. This modularity allows for sector-specific growth. Whether you are in biotech or fintech, you can tune your agents to follow the specific rules of your industry. However, with great power comes the need for digital trust. Protecting these critical assets requires a fortification of the digital realm that standard firewalls cannot provide. Cybersecurity 101 in 2026 means safeguarding the prompts and the retrieval paths. If an attacker can poison your vector database, they can control your AL's reality. Implementing resilient infrastructures means building a guardrail agents, specialized AI units whose only job is to monitor other agents for bias, errors, or security breaches. This is the cognitive narrative of our era. We are no longer just building software, we are cultivating digital ecosystems that learn, adapt, and protect themselves autonomously. The knowledge drift problem, where AI becomes less accurate as data grows, is solved by iterative cleaning. Agents constantly prune and update the knowledge graph for peak performance. Consider the impact on human potential. When the AI handles the grueling task of data synthesis, the human professional is free to focus on high-level strategic decision-making. We are moving from artificial intelligence to collaborative intelligence. It's a partnership where the machine provides the scale, and the human provides the creative, ethical direction. The transition is urgent. Companies that rely on 2024-era search will find themselves buried under data debt, unable to keep up with the speed of agentic competitors. To master this, start by identifying your high-value loops. Where in your business does a delay in information lead to a loss in revenue? That's your target. Is it customer support? Research and development? Market analysis? In every sector, the agentic pivot is turning cost centers into massive engines for disruptive startup growth. The technical shift is clear: move your data out of flat files and into connected graphs. Give your models the context they need to be truly useful. This isn't just about better AI. It's about redefining business models for an era where information is no longer a static asset, but a dynamic, flowing resource. We are building the digital vanguard. This focus on exponential technologies ensures that your organization stays ahead of the curve as we approach the technological singularity. Look at the real-world case studies. Industrial-scale L implementation is already proving that agentic workflows reduce errors by up to 70% compared to traditional RAG methods. The architecture of the future is agent-first. We are no longer calling an API, we are delegating a mission to a swarm of highly specialized digital entities. These entities use MCP to bridge the gap between their neural networks and your proprietary data. It is the ultimate integration layer for the modern enterprise stack. Security remains the foundation. Maintaining operational integrity means that your agentic RAG must be as secure as it is smart, using Gartner-level IT best practices. We must protect the data safeguarding protocols. As agents become more autonomous, the trail of their reasoning must be transparent, auditable, and fully encrypted at all times. This transparency builds trust. When an agent shows its work, citing its sources and explaining its logic, it empowers the user to act with total, unshakable confidence. The era of the black box is over. The era of explicable agency has begun. We are shining a light into the machine to ensure it serves humanity. As we look toward the horizon, the trajectory is clear. The convergence of knowledge graphs and agentic reasoning is the bridge to truly general artificial intelligence. This isn't science fiction. It is the industrial reality of 2026. The tools are here, the protocols are set, and the strategic advantage is waiting for you. Don't just search for answers. Build a system that understands them. Transform your organization from a collector of data into a master of knowledge and insight. The frontier is open. The shattered norms of the past are being replaced by the strategic opportunities of a world powered by agentic, multi-step, self-correcting AI systems. Master the shift. Implement the graphs. Deploy the agents. The future of intelligence isn't just fast, it's purposeful, iterative, and profoundly integrated into the fabric of business. Stay at the vanguard of this transformation. Track the shifts, demystify the technical trends, and always prioritize the digital resilience of your growing, global, tech-driven enterprise. The leap from vector search to agentic RAG is the most important move you'll make this decade. The question isn't if you'll adapt, but how fast. Mastering the 2026 roadmap doesn't stop here. For our Spanish-speaking innovators and deep dives into Europe and Latin American tech landscape, join our sister hub at Experto TIC. Knowledge is power, in every language. Channel powered by generative AI architecture,